What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy Sam from Team Sam X1 here. Who are we with today?
Steven.
What's
The
your name?
Pen God, baby! Let's go!
Let's go. Okay, Steven, what deck you have to show us today, man?
Well, you see, Sam called me the other day. He just like, yo, Steven, your pens suck. I'm like, yeah, no, they don't. You hear Auto's Revolution? You know what this card does?
What does it do? Okay, well, explain it later.
I'll explain it later. It's called the Auto Win. That's what it does. But
Are you
Sam
serious?
called me up. Yeah. So Sam called me up. He's just like, yeah, there's new card coming out. Like, pen even good. Like, pen suck, pen suck. I couldn't handle the disrespect. So I'm like, bring yourself to Dolly's right now. And here we are right now. I'm gonna show you guys like the sickest Odd Eyes Revolution Pendulum Magician Odd Eyes deck with Sky Iris and stuff. That you can like really abuse this card. And this card's absolutely remarkable.
Okay, awesome, man. How long have you been waiting for this support, Steven?
Literally since before the end of Yu-Gi-Oh existed, bro. You need this card with the fusion card that's banned, Starving Venom, because it copies Starving Venom, bans everything, destroys everything, but it's banned, so like you can't use it. But I've been waiting since time, but even without it, it's absolutely broken. So any like Pendulum lover out there, whether you like Odd Eyes or just normal Pendulum or just Yu-Gi-Oh in general, or just anyone that's a fan of broken cards, this card's busted. Like it's not even, oh my god, it's amazing.
Okay,
awesome.
awesome.
You guys will see later, like, but just because there's one card alone makes this whole deck broken.
Okay, so what tier is this deck if you were to categorize?
Like realistically, without being cocky or like anything, like no bias, 0.
Tier 0, 100%.
Yeah, so you play Dogma, Dragma, get out, okay? Because see this? See this? Overrated, all right? Overrated. Eldritch, Rock, garbage. Infernoble, garbage. I didn't want to look at them. They're like free. They're tier 7.
Okay.
This is the best deck.
All right, awesome, Steven. Without further ado,
But before we go, if you guys love Pendulum, go check out my channel down below and you'll see the most greatness videos ever.
all right, guys.
After you watch this video,
Steven's
obviously.
channel in the description box.
Yeah,
below.
buy this
Subscribe.
playmat too if you have a brain.
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. So, Odd Eyes Revolution Dragon, the best card in the world.
What does it do? Explain.
What's it do? So, ignore every effect except the main effect. The main effect says, discard this card, add any Dragon Pendulum from your deck to your hand, okay? So, add any Dragon Pendulum from your deck to your hand, not once per turn. Odd Eyes. So it's searchable by Sky Iris. Searches the best card in Pendulum Magicians, Hello Pen called Darkworm. That Exodia combo, remember that Pen called Darkworm Exodia combo?
Yes.
That happens literally every single game. And then if you already have this, you get the high scale, which also, and Darkworm could search a low scale, right? So you have a low scale, high scale at all times. And lastly, because you're searching Darkworm, you have like 10 ways to search it.
Yes.
Via this, Sky Iris, Darkworm, Abductor, whatever way you want.
Yes.
Now you also have Sloth coming out every single game.
Well,
so
so
people are talking about window. Well, Sloth is like window times 10 plus everything else. So it's like, it's extremely powerful, the fact that you can search any of these.
So this could search Sloth?
This could search Sloth, or even better, it searches Darkworm, and Darkworm will go into the LP. And now you have Selene. Selene will give you the arrows downwards that make LP broken. So it's like Selene, summon anything you want. Vortex combo, Appaloosa, and then LP, and then Sloth. So Sloth comes out every single game.
Awesome.
Yeah. It's broken. So it's like the fact that Revolution Dragon can search any of these, that's what makes the deck complete. And just because of the fact that Pen called Darkworm's literally Exodia, so you can search it anytime you want, depending on your hand. And it's not once per turn, which is ridiculous. So use as many times as you want. And Old Dragon searches this back, which is really cool. And you can just use its effect again.
Nice.
Alright, so and this. Now the Pendulum Magicians. I have 2 different builds. I prefer this version with just 4. My second one was a 50 card list, which wasn't good for YouTube, even though I think it might be better. Where the 5th Magician will be Oak Dragon. At the moment, I'm not playing it. This is just the perfect amount because you specifically want harmonized. You just want enough for Pen Call to resolve. And what this new one does, you can search any of the end phase, but you want harmonizing to search a special one of these. And then you go into Time Star and you search Magician Souls. You only play 1 Souls. So it's just the fact that the whole deck synergizes so well together that Darkworm comes out every single time. You have a level 7 Engage Zero, you have level 7 Dragon Pit, Vortex is dropping all the time. You have Time Star Magician with this, it searches souls, sends Jackal. It's like the fact that the synergizes so perfectly together. This is why I'm a gigantic fan of Pendulum Magician with the Demon in it. It's like literally this is the best way to play Pendulum right now. 100%. No mythical beast, institute, stop. Magister, stop. Don't play those cards, they do nothing. Just the fact that they all synergize so well is why I love it. You only need 1 souls, you don't need 3, because the goal is to search it every single turn. And next, you can never not play like literally the best card in Yu-Gi-Oh! Servant and Abductor, and you just play 1 Jack, 2 Master, not like 2 and 3, because of Nibiru, which this deck plays through Nibiru like it's nothing. I'll show you how. A lot of times you go Appaloosa before the Pen Summon if you don't even have the Jackal. I'll show you like later. And then the 2 Masters all you need. And Abductor Servant's broken because you're playing 6 Pen Calls and double Sky Irises on top of the already spell cards. And this is just all monsters, right? Well, all these are spells. It's like literally like 300 spells So you got Blue Boy Secrets Knowledge, it's one of each, just to search Crowley whenever you need to. You don't want too many. And then Upstart Into the Void, Triple Desires, Triple Allure, Incredible Draw Power. All this draw power mainly to search the main point of your deck. Obviously the Mastery. Now the main point of your deck is a pen called Duelist Alliance. So some people would think, oh, this is too many pen calls, man. But the beauty of Duelist Alliance is it's also why you play this card. This is why the deck synergizes so well together. So you either search the pen call if you don't have it, so you have 6 ways into Exodia, pen call, Darkworm, or if you already have the pen call, you just use Duelist Alliance to search this. That's what I'm saying. The beauty of this is it brings the deck like fully together, and that's why Revolution Dragon just like, it's a glue of pendulums right now. But people don't recognize it. The fact that it is the glue of pendulum, they just don't recognize it. And the cool thing about it, you can now play 2 Sky Iris as well to search if you want the high scale. If you want to search the Revolution Dragon to search the Darkworm, so now Sky Iris searches Darkworm. I mean, that's pretty crazy. Sky Iris searches a Sloth.
Right.
So even for the hands that like brick per se, or let's say your opponent hand traps you into Oblivion, typically you want to save the Revolution Dragon for the very end unless you have a pen called Darkworm, and then you just go Sloth, Pendulum summon 1 Sloth, and you'll be very surprised how that destroys your opponent. But this is not like the typical board. The board is normally Sloth with 6 negates on top of the Sloth.
Right.
But it's like for the worst case scenario. And as a deck, it's 42 cards. Absolutely amazing, consistent. I saw how many spell cards that were there. Like, there's no bad hands you could possibly get. I could shuffle this deck 1,000 times, and 999 would be broken hands, and the 1 would still be Sloth Pass. So it's like they're all like incredibly broken, and I highly recommend everyone play it. And the skill cap is actually very low. Even if you're not that good with pendulums, you could play it. And even the price tag. How much is Revolution Dragon?
Like 30 bucks?
Should be 300 because it's broken, but it's a very cheap deck, so you could get it yourself very easily. It's only 1 Souls and 3 Revolution Dragons. But if you don't want to spend too much, I guess you could play like 2. But like it's an incredible deck. Now for the extra deck, I don't know why, I don't know how. I don't actually own Celine's.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know why. So 3 Celine's, okay.
This is 3 Celine's?
Yeah, blame COVID. Too lazy. Yeah. Anyways, Crowley, Cross Sheep, Masquerena. These are the Link 2s.
Yeah.
There's a combo. You do a Cross Sheep utilizing Vortex, and that's why you play 3 Celine. So you'll go with Celine. Should I show it later or?
So show what? Show it.
The combo with Celine Cross Sheep or not?
Yeah, sure, man.
All right, I'll show it later. I'll show it later. It's really good. And then Unicorn for the Masquerade and Napalooza. Because you're playing with LP, typically the combo is you Celine, you bring out some random monster you don't care about, you go Appalooza, and then the Darkroom go into the LP Sloth.
Yeah.
And you literally have all your slots are full in the monster zone with negates and Appalooza and a Sloth. Like, I don't understand what any deck in the world's doing.
What if people can't afford Appalooza?
Yeah, get a job, bro. Get a job, right? Access code talker.
Wait, you got access code and Appalooza, bro?
Yeah, they're all mine. And by mine, I mean they're Sam's, but it's all good. Sayuja, LP. So Sayuja's very important. Is drawn to Field Spell, Secret Village, post side deck, because I know everyone's going to be like, oh, where's your Dark Ruler out? Well, you're playing Terraforming already. You're playing Set Rotation and Secret Village, so if you don't have it in the opening, you use Sayuja. No deck in the world is dealing with Sloth and Secret Village, let alone Sloth, Secret Village, Infinity negates. So Sayuja just ensures no matter what, you don't lose the Dark Ruler, and that's it. So it ensures you go Sloth, Dark Ruler at least. So Sloth, Secret Village. Time Star is part of the combo, or absolute worth part of the combo, and just 1 Dweller. Time Star is so damn good, so good in this deck because it literally searches souls. So you search Jackal, which is coming out. So you search souls, send Jackal. You go Celine, and you get 3 monsters from it. Time Star protects all your cards from Mighty Master, where after Time Star's in the field, that's when you Mighty Master blow the board up. Your board, like going first, your board, but Time Star protects your card. So you get summon Mighty Master for free from your scale, and then you go Celine and summon out the Jackal. It's really cool. As for the side deck, double Mystic Mind, Secret Village Set Rotation for whatever, okay? Dark Ruler, okay? And now here, a lot of people are scared of Zexal, and literally for the life of me, I don't know why. Most of the people play pure Zexal, like Numeron, like garbage. It's so bad. So I'll tell you guys how to defeat the deck. It's actually very simple. You draw any single monster in your deck, you play around 20, and here's what you do. You ready? You set a card, and you pass. And they're going to attack with 2,000, and then next turn is going to be at 1,000. Then you take that, and then you take that again, and then next thing you know, they're at 0 materials, and then you destroy them. Pure Numeron does that. Eldritch Numeron does that, except with the Conquistador attacking for an extra 500. The Zexal never actually leaves there as an issue. There's no actual damage you have to be worried about. So, but even then, if you're still scared of it for some odd reason, because it's the most overhyped deck I've ever seen in my life since Trickstars, you still have these that destroy it. So all of these also defeat it very easily. You use Chalice or Gamma, and I understand the argument can be made that you could Conquistador Sanguine your own thing, but for one, they can't search their cards like they do in normal Eldritch Synchro with Needle Fiber. They can't search it. They can't summon cards in the field. They can't use Jet to discard the exact Golden Land to search the Golden Land, whatever, like the different one they're missing. They literally have to hard draw the Scarlet Sanguine. It's a lot more difficult than it seems to get both. So Chalice and Gamma are fantastic for that. And even then, if they get rid of their own card and have a Conquistador on the field, their Numa network's dead forever. So you OTK them next turn.
Right.
For backer decks, you got these 4. And that's it for the deck. The deck's absolutely broken. And if you played it on Dueling Book and don't misplay, you're going like 101. That one's lost to me. Let's go.
Okay, let's go with the combo.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Any hand?
Any hand, bro.
How many negates?
5 plus sloth. 5 negates plus sloth.
So that's 6 negates interruptions.
6 negates, 6 interruptions. Sloth's like infinity interruptions.
So that's 1 cut for 1 negate. 2 cut, 2 negate. 3, 4. I'm gonna go 5 cuts, so 5 negates. All right, Steve.
Bro, let's do it.
Good luck, bro.
This combo's 2-6. I need to wear this.
Oh, wear a mask.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
1. Good start. Let's go. What's up, pen call? Can't talk in here. Draw 2. Draw 3. Draw 4. Draw 5.
That's game.
All right, so I don't even need to explain how this is a game. I could do another hand if you guys want. But the beauty of this is here's part of the deck.
Okay, this is game, right?
This is a game.
These two are already.
This is already game. But the beauty of this deck is very simple. So you're playing 5 ways into Revolution Dragon, right? You're playing 3 Abductor. You're playing 2 Dark Worm. You're playing 10 Dark Worms. You're playing 6 Pendulum Calls. You're playing 12 draw cards. So you're playing a 28 card deck with 10 Dark Worms and 6 Pen Calls. I'm not that good at math, but that's like an 80% chance of drawing them together.
Exactly.
So and we don't even use these draw cards yet. So this obviously broken. I don't need to explain how, but you have option to use these first to draw into Servant or Abductor or Mastery. There's 7 more ways you could keep plussing, but you don't want to draw into the gate 0. So off the bat, we're gonna pen call Dark Room right away. And I understand this is a normal way to do it, but remember, if you have Revolutionary, if you have Sky Iris, it's Abductor, it's the same way to get this. If you have Duelist Alliance, pen call, draw card, same way for that. So you're gonna do this off the bat. If your opponent ashes here, honestly, you don't care because you're so plus already. But we're just showing you an example here. So we're gonna search here. We don't know what cards you could draw into, but you definitely want to search the Harmonizing Magician. And by the looks of it, you're not, aside from gate 0, you're not guaranteed to get a low scale, but you'll get one from gate 0. So we're gonna search Celestial. These are the 2 best ones to get. And you're gonna special Dark Worm, and then you're gonna gate 0. This is the Celestial is the best one because you'll get a free plus at the end phase. Next, before you normal or do anything, you're gonna want to start using your draw cards now. So you're gonna use Into the Void. You're gonna draw 1. That's a blue void. All right, great. So what we're gonna do now is, I'm not gonna normal summon this yet. I'm gonna activate a lure because if you hard draw Secrets or Knowledge, I'd rather not waste my normal summon to draw 2. So you can use a lure here, and you want to kind of draw into Servant or Abductor or Mastery.
What's game?
All right. Weird. I kind of said you want to save your normal summon. Remember? It's weird. It's kind of like I'm the best player in the world with this deck. So we're gonna banish this. We don't need it. Next, we're going to activate the Abductor in the scale. As I said, you don't want to waste your normal summon here. So we're gonna activate Knowledge to send this from hand. So you're gonna draw 2. This gets 1 counter. Whoa. Whoa.
Is that game?
Whoa.
It's already game.
Whoa. Best deck. All right, next. Remember, you save your normal summon. You can normal summon this now. Activate the effect at the end phase. You link. You want to see if you have enough level 7s, which you definitely do. So you're going to link into Masquerena. It's just a generic link 2 that's not like just Spellcaster. At this point, you have 1 counter on this. You're going to activate Spell Power Mastery. Spell Power Mastery effect. You are going to search another Mighty Master. You're going to activate the effect of Abductor. You're going to search Jackal. Next, you're going to activate this. Now you have to think what you want to pen summon because everything's like broken. Dude, we're going to pen this and this for sure. This deck's just too broken, man. So you're going to pen summon these. Your hand's so broken that Harmonizing, unfortunately, is going to have to sit there. But it's totally okay because after we summon the Mighty Master, we're going to end up just scaling this anyways. So next, you want to save this because it's level 7. Normally the combo would require souls, but because you already have access to Jack Mighty Master, there's no requirement to do so. Our next play here, XYZ these into Absolute. We're gonna link these into Celine. We're gonna actually proxy the best sleeve in the game as Celine. Cool. So this is Celine over here. Our next play, we have an opportunity here if we want to special summon the Blue Boy for free. Before we go into Cross Sheep. So you always want to think what would be the best like board for you to possibly make. So if we special this here as an example, you want to think if you Cross Sheep, Vortex, lots of different plays involved. But this is one of the weird situations where it's best that you don't even use a Celine to special summon a card from your graveyard. Instead, what we're going to do is use Celine to special the Mighty Master in scale. That would end up giving you just the biggest board possible. So what we're going to do here, we're going to use the Mighty Master. This is where the counters come up. So 2 and 6. If you remove 3 counters to special a Blue Boy, then you're going to have 5 left. But if you have 5 left, you can't resolve the Mighty Master because you need 6. So you got to always think exactly what's the correct play. And this is where a lot of players make their mistakes. But what we're going to have to do here is we're going to remove 2 from Abductor and 4 from Celine to summon the Mighty Master to pop the Abductor. So Abductor will go in the extra deck. And now this has 1 counter and this is 2 counters. Next you're going to scale the Harmonizing Magician. So now this has 1 and this is 2. Now you can link these into Cross Sheep. This is the Cross Sheep combo I was talking about in the beginning that a lot of players aren't familiar with just yet. So here you're going to go into Cross Sheep.
You summon the Vortex
Yes, exactly. And then you're going to summon out the Vortex. Now the effect of Cross Sheep will trigger. The effect of Cross Sheep will summon out the Blue Boy or the Souls, which typically you have the Souls there because of Time Star, but we didn't need to because we already had all the like monsters required for that. And then next we're going to go into another Celine because we played 3. Now Celine is going to summon out anything else. Let's say a Dragon Pit because you want to fuel your extra deck with more Pendulum cards. And then the same Celine and the Dragon Pit is going to go into Appaloosa. And then you could have also done a similar thing where this doesn't have a counter. You want to ensure Mighty Master with a counter is extremely powerful. So this is 1 counter, this is 2 counters. Now Appaloosa also has 2 counters. And they're going to use the effect of Darkworm. Well, not the effect, but we're just going to link it off into LP. And now we're going to use LP's effect to complete your board with the Magician, with the Sloth. And our hand was actually too good to do this. You could do this with like literally way less of a hand.
Yeah.
We went overboard to even pop our own card just to have this have a counter for no reason. And according to my calculations, it's 1 negate, 2 negate, 3 negate, 4 negate, 5 negate, and then Sloth. So 5 plus Sloth. And at the end phase, Into the Void will trigger first. And at the end phase, you can add yourself any Pendulum you want. We did this without Servant as well, by the way. So at this point, you can add Servant if you want to, but I'm going to add a Purple Poison because you want to complete your scale, and it's the best random low scale. And that's a combo. It's very easy to do. Every single hand you can do it. And the beauty of it is if you didn't open as good, you don't need Hand Called Darkworm to do the combo. Some of the combos could be, for example, without a Mighty Master, you could have something like this. Or you can have, if you don't have enough level 7s, you could have something like this. You know, or even something like this is still game. Or Masquerena is also a huge part of the combo. If you don't open Pen Called Darkworm, then you won't have a Darkworm on the field, right? So then that Masquerena we used originally just to be link fodder, that would be over here or something, right?
Exactly.
So like, can this deck, like, this is unstoppable. This is just unstoppable. So, and yeah, so long story short, Pen best deck.
All right, Steven, thank you so much for this awesome deck profile. Anything else you want to say before we end off this video?
Yeah, big shout out to myself for having an absolute galaxy brain to build this deck. So if you guys want to see more about this deck, go check out my channel. And big shout out to Sam, that's my boy. And you already know the next team YCS in Las Vegas, whoever it is,
it's done.
We're not finishing 17th, we're finishing first place.
Steven, bro, they actually didn't want us to top, man.
They didn't want us to, we're too good. I understand. They felt bad for everyone else. They're going to crush them 2-0, super fast, and that's it.
All right, Steven, thank you so much for watching. Check out Steven's channel down below, guys. Your boy Sam from Team Shine signing out. All right, guys, peace.